Hello students, I hope you are keeping well. Today we are starting a new chapter and this chapter is Coordinate Geometry, chapter number 7. Now before I start this chapter I want to tell you that in this chapter we have in our syllabus only the exercise 7.1 and exercise 7.2. Exercise 7.3 is not in our syllabus, that is related to the area of the triangle. But before I start this chapter, you know last year in 9th class you have read coordinate geometry and it was chapter number 3. So today I am taking a brief review of this before we start this chapter, and in that review you see these are two terms which you have seen there, that is x coordinate, it is abscissa, and y coordinate, that is ordinate. These two terms comes most frequently. Then if I draw two perpendicular lines, then this is known as x-axis and this is known as y-axis. And if we plot any point, then the coordinate of the point is x, y. Here this distance is x and this distance is y. So actually what is the x here? It is the distance of point from y-axis. And what is the meaning of y? It is the distance of the point from x-axis. It is inverse here. Please try to understand. Suppose the coordinate of this point is 3, 4. Then this distance is 3 and this distance is 4. So coordinate represent the distance from x-axis and y-axis. So actually what is the x coordinate? It is the distance from y-axis. What is the y coordinate? It is distance from x-axis. Then there are few more terms which are used here, and that is the third point is origin. Here it is origin. Now you see this point. The point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis is known as origin. And what is the coordinate of origin? The origin is 0, 0. So whenever we are talking about origin, it is 0, 0. There is one more part here. If any point is present on x-axis, then the coordinate of that point will be x, 0. That is, the y coordinate will be 0. Y will not be there. It will be always 0. Like I can say that 2, 0 lies on what? It lies on x-axis. Whereas 0, 3 it lies on y-axis. So that is the meaning of x, 0. If any point present on y-axis, what will be the form of the point? It is 0, y. That is, you see this now. Now the value of this y can be negative also, it can be here. The value of x can be negative, it can be here. So this is the important part before we start the coordinate geometry. X coordinate, abscissa, y coordinate, ordinate. If a point is present on x-axis, if a point is present on y-axis, if it is origin. So this is the important part. There is one more part which you have studied last year and I want to explain you that part also, that is quadrant system. Yes, and in the quadrant system you all know that this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. And here the important part is, if any point is present in the first quadrant, then its x coordinate as well as y coordinate will be positive. If the point present in this full second quadrant, then the x coordinate will be negative and y coordinate will be positive. If any point present in the third quadrant, x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is also negative. If any point present in the fourth quadrant, then the x coordinate is positive and the y coordinate is negative. This knowledge also you must have when we start actually the coordinate geometry. This is the brief review of the Cartesian coordinate which you have read in class 9th. So I suggest you all that before I open the exercise 7.4 and before I explain you the exercise 7.4, this review you must know. So after watching this video, I suggest you that you please read chapter number 3, Coordinate Geometry, from 9th class book. Read the lines of the chapter. X coordinate, y coordinate, origin, x axis, y axis, point on x axis, point on y axis, point in the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. All these things must be clear. Then only we can move for chapter number 7 in the 10th class. So this is a brief part which I explained you. You read this from the 9th class book once more, I am requesting, and then we will be comfortable in the 10th class. And that will be the coordinate geometry. The name is the same. So I hope this introduction is clear. In my next class, I will take the first topic, and that will be the distance formula. Thank you.